Ich mute mich hier mal und dann sagst du einfach irgendwas auf dem Stream. Bis gleich.
Es sollte gehen jetzt. Das zeigt ja an im OBS, wenn man redet. Klaus? Bin mir ziemlich sicher, dass es geht. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf, sechs.
Es geht, es geht, es geht, es geht. Konnte man gut hören. Also, ich lade dich ein. Dann können wir... Es hat ganz, ganz, ganz grässlich gespielt und abgewehrt. Hätte ich auch nicht gewinnen dürfen, das Spiel. Geht um Proxy Reaper. Und wollte ich halt den Leuten nochmal zeigen, wie man das richtig abwehrt.
Oh, Proxy Reaper, aber auch noch nicht rausgefunden, wie man es abwehrt. Das
Ja,
spielt fast
doch.
niemand.
Ja gut, aber gegen mich wirst du es herausfinden. Also du wirst
Ja.
wir reagieren ja immer letztendlich in den unteren Ligen auf Cheese mit 2 Gas und Rochefort und so fort. Ne? Und dann wirst du halt gucken, wie wir das dann durchspielen. Ne?
Ja.
Also du kannst dich dann auch frei entscheiden. Wir können auch sagen, Leute, so ab Diamond könnt ihr gegen Cheese dann reagieren, wie ihr wollt. Oder die Transition ist dann egal. Gucken wir uns einfach an. Okay? Oder willst du das Replay zuerst sehen oder sollen wir direkt normal in die Ladder gehen? Was möchtest du?
Ja, also schauen wir erst das Replay. Mir ist egal, aber ich glaube, ich weiß, was du meinst. Also ein
Okay.
FreeRex Proxy, oder?
Sowas in die Richtung. Könnte auch 4-Rex sein, könnte auch 2-Rex sein, weiß ich jetzt nicht auswendig. Gescoutet habe ich das, aber reagiert habe ich schrecklich. Also ich bin froh, dass du noch jung bist und noch keinen Herzinfarkt kriegen kannst. Gut. Ja, dann gehe ich auf Watch with Others, starte das Spiel, beziehungsweise gebe dir Lead.
Mhm.
Und dann kannst du das Intro machen, Promote to Lobby Host. Und ich bin bereit.
Okay, also Intro, Cheese Defense.
Machst du.
Was soll ich genau sagen?
Das ist eine gute Frage. Ich würde schon sagen LOTV Orco Style und Reacting to Cheese oder sowas. Oder Cheese Defense, ja. Das ist eine gute Idee.
Okay. Hello guys, this is Yoga Style 2.0 and we're learning how to react to cheese. With me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello Mamba. We jumped to my vision, I think. I react very badly to this cheese, though I scout it. But I think you guys out there will have problems scouting cheese, and reacting the right way will be difficult for you too. This is proxy barracks, and yeah, we had some cheese played against us or some all-ins, and sometimes you decided to take 2 gas right away and build roaches instantly.
Yes.
I remember one game at Orbital Shipyard.
Yeah, I think... Oh, what are you doing?
I sometimes have problems with the opening when I try to focus on my overlord too much. It's still a problem for me. I have to train the opening against the computer AI, but I play so much Overwatch, I get distracted of training StarCraft regularly.
Yeah, so I mean your pull was way too late.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you can already pretty much. Yeah, it's just very difficult. I mean, now you've done the macro hatch. Okay, I see where this went wrong. I think that's not so much about the Reapers.
Game paused.
Yeah.
More about, I don't know, maybe you were distracted in the early game, like tabbing in, tabbing out. Like the first thing I noticed is you didn't send out your first overload right away. Like you set camera hotkeys first.
Yeah.
Like you always send your first overload to your opponent's
right away
natural.
to your opponent. Yeah, okay. Very, very good tip.
Yeah, like this is important, like just for even in the lower leagues, because if you don't send it right away, if you wait like 15 seconds, then you can lose your overload against a marine, for example.
Yeah.
But that was not like the reason now why you lost. Like the reason why you lost is you didn't put down your pool until like you had like 400
Game
minerals.
paused.
Like
Game paused. Game resumed.
yeah, like you put down your spawning pool at
Game paused.
430 minerals.
And 20 supply.
And then I mean everything went wrong from there. Like you panicked though you had 700 minerals because you couldn't build queens and lings, and then you built a macro hatchery and pulled your drones down to the natural, and then you had no more minerals to build anything
I
else.
was building a bunker, so I wanted to defend it with the drones.
Game resumed.
Yeah, I understood that, but like with pulling the drones away plus the macro hatch and then like the double gas and the spine shoulders, you had no more minerals. I think the right call how to defend is to get one gas on the roach run immediately. Like usually we get 2 gas on the roach run to defend any kind of cheese. But this is like, this hits so early. We are on such a low drone count that 1 gas is enough. Like two gas, then this would mean we have 10 drones at the minerals and 6 in the gas. Like roaches, they just cost a little bit gas, not too much.
Okay.
So I think 2 gas is too much. But that's not where it went wrong in this game. I'm just
400 minerals.
explaining.
You have to play the first 30 supply perfectly. There's no doubt about it. It's okay in bronze to have problems, but when you're in the silver league, you should have about, I think, 100 games or so, and then you have to build the first 30 supply perfectly. And yeah, I think if you want to become a better StarCraft 2 player, you really have to practice against an AI, so you can keep calm and so on. I built the macro hatch because I know I wouldn't have queens, and I know this is a cheese and I need larva.
Oh, but the thing is, you don't have queens because you built a macro hatchery.
Okay. And I didn't have a pool.
Yeah. The thing is, your pool was too late, and because your pool was too late, you couldn't build queens, and then you had like 700 overmints, and then you panicked and put on the macro hatchery. Like you shouldn't have done this. Like because you could have spent all the minerals anyway when the pool depleted.
Finishes and building queens is more important than a macro hatch, of course. Yeah,
of course. Like the macro hatch is like so greedy. You can't invest 300 minerals into something that doesn't fight. And one spike shoulder is okay. But
spike
not necessary. I don't think.
I
don't think necessary, or I don't think the spank shoulders are necessary. I think it's just queens. Put down the roach one immediately, and mine from 1 gas, and then defend with links until you have roaches, and then defend with roaches.
Okay.
This is the difference in Heart of the Swarm and Legacy of the Void. In Heart of the Swarm, defended Reapers with speed, with circling speed. The moment you got circling speed, you knew you won. If you survived to that point. Because you could surround the Reapers and then kill them. And now, because of the Reaper ground rates, like 10 Reapers are very powerful even against speedlings. Then you can throw the grenades and kill all your speedlings.
Yeah.
So the answer to Reaper's Legacy of the Void is roaches and ravagers.
Okay.
But like that's not where it went wrong. Like it went wrong at the very start.
Yeah.
You weren't focused in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
If you got cheesed in a game where you fucked up the first 2 minutes, you will always die. That's just how it is.
Yeah. Okay, I think we can leave the game now, and I will play this against you so you can see the right response. I will build the barracks at the same position using the same map. I'm not the best proxy, I'm not the best Terran and not the best proxy Reaper guy, so yeah, you open it, or?
You have lead.
Okay.
If you give me a lead, I can open it.
Yeah, I think I can do it too.
You can do it yourself, yeah. Doesn't matter.
So Blizzard maps, Frozen Temple, create.
By the way, can you search for the maps specifically? Like whenever I have to open a map, it only works with the Blizzard maps. When I type in Frozen Temple, it doesn't load.
Yeah, sometimes I have this problem. Can we discuss it after the video, okay?
Yeah, of course. Oh, now it worked. I just tried it. Now it worked for me.
The problem is they introduced a new bug regarding the arcade. I think we talked about it. And in the arcade, you just have to switch between replays and the arcade, for example. And yeah. Okay. You won't make a drone scout, right?
I won't make a drone scout, no.
And I think your overlord will fly above the barracks anyway.
Yeah, I thought the same, but let's just. I'm not gonna. If I would scout it with the overlord, I'm not gonna react to it. I don't think it's necessary.
Again, guys, this is for the lower leagues, not the Masters League you've seen in the last videos.
We require more minerals.
We have to.
Game pause.
Sorry. I built an eBay.
You built an eBay?
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to build a depot, but I built an eBay.
You built an eBay instead of a depot?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before. What the fuck?
Again. This is my first game and I didn't have my first coffee, but I'm just a bad player. So again, I built an eBay. This shouldn't even be possible, Blizzard. Fix it. Who needs an eBay at first building?
Yeah, I actually didn't know that was possible.
There
yeah,
was
it doesn't really make sense.
and Day 9 Daily, where somebody got 2 gas and built an eBay and then turrets against the evil 2-minute Dark Templar build. This was a strange build, I can tell you.
We require more minerals. We require more
Especially
minerals.
with the gases. Why did he add the gases? Maybe for the turret upgrade.
Perhaps. Janitor Fortress incoming. This guy only sent 1 SCV out to build the proxy barracks, which doesn't make sense at all.
I think you need to send out at least 2, yes.
So if you have seen on the minimap, the
Yeah,
Overlord
I would have seen it with the Overlord, but I will ignore it because on some maps you won't see it, on some other locations you wouldn't see it either.
We require.
So we will just ignore that.
Do you know if it's played with 2, with all 3 gas, or?
Yeah, it's 14 Rex, 14 gas, and then Rex gas, and you delay the orbit command. Yeah, you delay the orbital command to put down the third Rex.
But three guys in a gas.
Yes, and you add the second gas just after the third barracks. You need 2 gas to support 3 Rex Reaper.
I will try to build the bunker now. It's already building, okay. Okay.
We require more minerals. We require more minerals. Spawn more overlords.
With the right build order, it seems not that difficult at all.
Yeah, you arrived at panel 8. Now added a gas and the roach swarm.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, I can build roaches now.
Okay, we'll wait for the roaches and I try to make some kind of suicide command.
Our forces are under attack. Spawn more overlords.
Yeah. Okay, we wait for the first roaches.
We require more Vespene gas.
I do not have the multitasking for it.
We require more Vespene gas. We must place that on creep.
Your roaches are coming, or?
Yeah.
We require more Vespene
Okay.
gas.
Let's just jump right into the game. I think I executed it like a bronze or silver Terran.
Yeah, your Reaper was later than a standard Reaper timing.
And this is obviously someone who plays proxy Reaper will get the build order right, but
But like the defense is the same. Like you just, I mean, you play the basic build order. In lower leagues you get the spine. In higher leagues you will most likely skip the spine. And then the moment you identify it's mass reapers, you just add 1 gas and the roach worm.
yeah, okay. Let's jump into the game. You have lead. I think the guy didn't enter my base at the correct timing as well. So we'll just, you know, the early build order.
17 hatch.
A little bit slower, so
Yep.
just faster too, so we can see.
So I saw the SCV on the minimap for a brief second.
And you built an 18 pool. Was this a mistake?
It's not that big of a deal. 17 pool is better. I'm so used to 18 pool because I always get 18 gas, 17 pool.
Okay.
But yeah, no, 17 pool is better.
Okay, okay.
It's just a bad habit because I'm used to playing hatch gas pool.
So another important step in this game is the Overlord flies to the natural of the Terran, so you can scout is he complete all in, or will he at some point build CC there and try to transition into a macro game, which of course he's way behind then.
Yeah, so
way ahead. But you want to see this kind of move.
Game paused.
no, like at the natural, if the CC would already be done, it would be CC first. If it's halfway complete or like 3/4, it would be a Reaper expand. If it would start, then it would be a 2x Reaper aggression. And if there is none at all, then it's something else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why the first Overlord is important. That's why I scout. Now we
Again,
see
this is only cheese defense powered or from bronze to platinum. If you're in Diamond League, you can figure it out yourself something what you want to do. But you see, with against a weak Terran, it is no problem to defend it like this, to stay in the build, or you need gas anyway, you need a Roach Barn anyway. So the game was over right now because the queens and the lings can defend, and you have built more queens. No, 4 queens like always.
Like 4 queens like always.
You can, if the Reaper attack you, you can skip an inject, but you won't, I think.
Yeah, no, you can skip an inject for sure. It's not that big of a deal. Like you have to build units anyway. You're staying on a lower drone count. I'm actually supply pack. Now building 4 overlords at the same time.
Yeah, I thought this could
That's
be.
Yeah, that's why the roaches are a little later.
But you wanted to emulate a bronze player.
Yeah, but no, it shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah, you did not get saturation for the complete bases because you did not want to play greedy, and you want to build attacking units like lings, queens, and roaches.
Yeah, of course. Saturation doesn't matter in a situation like that.
Okay.
It's just about defending.
Okay, then I think this will wrap it up for this episode. So guys, again, timing and benchmarks. Build the first 30 supply have to be perfect. If you're in silver and gold, they really have to be perfect, and you really have to practice it a lot. If you misplace the pool, or not misplace, I'm sorry, if you do not build the pool at 17 supply and at the right time, like I did with 400 minerals, this is really, really bad. And then you cannot build queens, you cannot build lings, and you cannot defend, like you have seen, you cannot defend the Reapers really good or like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, definitely. So, see you guys next time.
See you guys. Gut. Dann bin ich mal ganz kurz auf Toilette und dann gehen wir in die Ladder. Okay?
Okay, jo, ich mache mir ganz kurz einen Kaffee. Gleich wieder da.
Alles klar. Ja, alles klar, bis gleich. back again.
Jo, wir sind da.
Perfekt. Dann würde ich sagen, straight into ladder.
Oh,
Musste ich umloggen, genau. Ich mach mal Skype aus. Gut, ich mute mich mal und höre den... Ach nee, nicht Streamer, nein, sorry, ist umgekehrt. Einfach loslegen.
Loslegen, oder? Ja.
Ja. Danach machen wir eine kurze Streampause und dann ein neues Video.
Mhm. Okay, wir haben den Game. Hello guys, this is Diogo Style 2.0. With me is Neoblade. Hello Neoblade.
Hello Mamba, it's Invader LE and ZVP. Zerg versus Protoss. Master versus Master, okay.
We require more minerals.
What do you think would be a counter build by Protoss if he scouts correctly and react correctly to our build? He should build instantly a third base or react another way?
I think yes. I think he could hold it. I think the best thing to do is like getting an oracle and using the oracle for scouting and map control, and then building 2 void rays behind it while establishing a third base. But the best thing how to counter it is just to have superior mechanics.
Okay.
Like number 1 reason why we almost never lost. We haven't lost against Protoss yet. Is because they execute their build orders bad. Their build orders aren't bad, they execute them bad.
Yeah. I remember a game here where his force fields were quite good, but he often took the fight on creep, and he often took the fight on a large area where his force fields weren't that strong. So yeah, and then his macro slipped. He became he got I think he got 1,000 minerals, 1,200, and then yeah, we just beat him with the macro and mechanics. Something against Terran I find very difficult on this map is taking the third map on the where the rocks are, because he can drop in the third and then use double medivac drop in the main and double medivac drop in the third, and so on and so on.
Yeah, the third is very far away on this map. Especially these spawning positions where we are now, they are very bad for Zerg. The others are better.
Okay. So he scouts for a third base. Do we get supply blocked, or
no, we aren't. This is intentional.
Okay.
Okay, so he builds 2 adepts. So we built 4 more links. Oh, I forgot the gases. Let's build the wall early.
Not enough energy. Our drones are under attack.
Whoops.
Game paused.
I have no idea what this is. Neoblade, do you hear me? Sorry guys, our connection to Neoblade dropped for some reason. With the stream, everything is still fine. I don't know what happened. Okay, Neoblade.
Yeah, sorry. You somehow dropped Discord.
Well, was it you or was it me?
No, you was it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. There was like a lot of error messages.
Yeah, I
but
think
like
I
the
made a
internet.
mistake, but it's we can just go. Then we can talk about Discord later.
So we killed all his adepts. Puts down a robot now.
He traded some of his adepts for some drones, but was it worthwhile?
It was definitely not worth it. Like, it should have been worth it, but he somehow managed to trade away 4 adepts for pretty much nothing.
You decided to build a wall early, so but it would. But you only could block with queens, and the shades
Yeah.
can pass through
I
queens.
don't know what I was thinking. The wall didn't really make sense at all.
A lane run
Oh,
by.
Oracle. Wow, that was kind of lucky. So we almost didn't scout our opponent, but we got all the information. He has a forge, he has a robo, he has 3 gateways, he's still on 2 bases, and he has a oracle. No second oracle, no.
So we should be able to defend with 1 Spark Brawler and 1 Queen per base, right?
Yeah, we have 2 queens at the 3rd base. So because he's still on 2 bases, oh, now he gets his 3rd base.
Our push should deal damage, I think.
Yeah, we can definitely cancel the 3rd base. Drone up. 1-1 rope speed.
Replace the killed drones.
Oh, he has a War Prisma. Oh, he has a War Prisma. That's interesting. Right,
Since
so
he attacks us, can we build some drones for a third base again?
yeah,
Or
we are already droning up.
okay.
So we leave 3 roaches at home. And with the rest we will attack. Start 2-2.
Again, our creep spread is really good. Again, you did not use the Ravagers to kill the force fields. You just want to kill the sentries, right?
Yes, exactly. I need to fix some hotkeys after this game,
Okay.
but it shouldn't matter. Usually I cast
Corrosive Bile.
Corrosive Bile with a different hotkey. Oops, we forgot that.
Normal plan, like defending until we have Ultralisks.
Yes. Let's. Yeah. I've just threw it on the infestation pit. I'm a little bit scared of a counterattack, because especially in these positions, like it's just like two screens. So you can't be as greedy as you can be on some other maps.
Can
He's
we
not-
afford 2 links for the watchtowers if he builds a hidden base on the right-hand side?
Okay, I'm gonna build. Oh, we have 1 link for this watchtower.
Okay, this is
Should
enough.
be enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
The watchtowers aren't important in those positions.
I know, but the lower, sometimes they use the War Prisma to fly straight through it, and yeah.
So he's pushing out now. We shouldn't do that.
Again, he fights in a strange position. Do some Protoss clear creep, or do they do not care about it at all? Because our creep is
They care about it less than Terran, but I think they still do.
because so far I didn't have seen a Protoss who clears creep intentionally. If they have an observer with them and a large army and they move out, then of course the creepers gets killed. Oh, this doesn't look good for him.
Yeah, usually.
Concentrate on the fight, it's no problem.
Like, I mean, good Protosses would always clear creep, but creep isn't as important as in the TVC matchup. So Protosses are less focused on it.
Okay. When we will get a 5th base?
Just right now, I need to kill this Cryptomore. And we can get a 5th, 6th base as well. Does he have? Oh, he has Storm.
Bad scouting? Bad scouting on our part, or?
Yeah, well, the thing is, doesn't really help to scout it. Like you don't really scout for things like that. You see it in the army. You have enough time to react.
Okay. He's trying to cancel one of our bases, or what is the War Prism doing there?
Yeah, I think it's trying to cancel this base. And we can allow that to happen. We can do a run by into his third base.
And now we got Ultralisks. Oh, nice move. You distracted his main army a little, and yeah, now it's GG.
Yeah, I think it's GG. There's not much he can do. We have superior economy. Maybe we can scout for a hidden base. Whoops, our Hydras are at the front. We don't want to throw the game by
Doing a stupid mistake like that.
mistake, yeah.
That's really important that your Ultralisks are fighting. You build a good counter army to Ultralisks, but I don't think he has
Yeah,
enough.
his army is strong, but his economy isn't. And we have just way more stuff. And that's GG.
Okay, let's jump into the analysis.
I think I played the early game very bad. I think I didn't play the build order flawlessly.
Okay.
But aside from that, it was a very straightforward game. Very easy.
Yeah, the most important part I've seen Platinum and Diamond League players doing wrong is they get greedy. They think they can kill the Protoss, and they just try to get Roaches and Hydras, or sometimes the Storms hit so good and
Did adapts into my main.
how we would have the wall would have been complete with a Spinecrawler, would it not? And we traded 6 workers against 4 adepts. I think that's worth it.
Yeah. As I said, like the adept should have done more damage. But our scouting in this game was very good. Despite not actually moving our overlords a lot, like up our third base. This War Prism caught us by surprise.
We should have had some overlords there, right?
At the left side, yes, we could have. I'm not a big fan of.
It's just a precaution.
Now notice we didn't attack straight into Ultras because I was a little bit a link speed. I was a little bit afraid of doing everything at once.
Yeah.
So we attacked the Hydras first, and then when we were sure we won't die to a counterattack, we attacked up the Ultras.
Yeah. He needs a fourth base. His army is a little bit smaller than ours, so he cannot, and his economy is too bad for a straight up trade fight.
Yeah. Now we make this run by into his natural, and while we do this run by, we fight his army here, right here in the open. Like you can
If
kind
a
of
zealot would have been placed there, you just would have killed it with your
just
run by.
kill it and move in.
And you did not go for the upgrade because
Probes are
killing-
more important.
well, yeah, killing Mamba killed 25 probes. You can you have the interface where it's shown. Yeah, okay, perfect.
He has only 50 workers now.
Yeah. And I think that's a major mistake. Oh, he builds probes again. Okay, this is better than do not replacing it, or you just go all in. But his upgrades are very, very weak.
Well, his upgrades are better than most Protosses. Like he has +2 attack.
Yeah,
That's
but I think okay, it's okay for this stage of the game, but it's not okay against our upgrade compared to his.
Yeah, but that's one of the. I mean, we will always have superior upgrades with this style. Like it's not that common to get double E-base so quickly.
Double Forge.
No, it's not double. Our style is not as popular. Like you won't see double Evos very often.
Okay.
So yeah, this is one of the big strengths of our style. We will always have the better upgrades.
Yeah.
Um,
What major mistakes in his mechanics in the complete game? What do you think?
Losing the 25 workers definitely sucked.
Okay.
Like that's just small moves. A good Protoss would have had a mothership core there, and if he cast just double fold Nova Charge on those two pylons, then I couldn't have walked in.
Okay.
Then his build order was definitely he could improve his build order. He should have done way more damage with his War Prisma. I think we've never seen the War Prisma again, did we?
Only one time.
Yeah, like a good Protoss would use his War Prisma for the next, like, he wouldn't lose it for the next 8 minutes.
Okay. And use it all the time.
Yeah, and use it all the time. Like you can use adepts to pick up drones. Like against a very good Protoss, that's like kind of the difference in skill. Like against a very good Protoss, you would need to build a Spire and build 3 mutas against a War Prisma. That's like the best way to deal with War Prismas.
Yeah.
And because it's just not that good, we basically didn't have to do anything at all, and still defended it.
Yeah, and he does not scout our fourth base. He thinks he's ahead in economy, and he did not replace the drones, and he thinks he can fight there, but we can completely remax our army, and he cannot. And yeah,
We have
in the end,
we have +3 armor. We had more army supply. It was just a numbers game.
Yeah. I think our creep spread could have been a little bit better in the end, because if we would have reached the watchtower completely with our creep spread, he wouldn't been able to move to our new bases on the right-hand side. But yeah, he was too troubled to defend our attacks against him. Okay. I have no more questions. Thank you, Mamba, and see you guys.
See you guys.
Gut. Dann.
Kurz den Stream stoppen.
Ja, mach mal gerade